What's something almost nobody tells you about weight loss? You might be doing everything right, hitting the gym, eating your veggies, skipping dessert, and yet the number on the scale just won't budge. Or worse, it's creeping up. That can feel so frustrating, right? You're not alone. So many people experience this, and it's one of the biggest reasons they give up on their health journey. But here's the thing. The scale doesn't always tell the full story. In fact, sometimes it's not even telling you the right story at all. If you've ever felt like you're stuck in a loop, working hard, eating clean, and still not seeing the results you want, know that you're not failing. You're just missing a piece of the puzzle that most people never talk about. Today, we're going to uncover that missing piece, and by the end of this video, you'll have a whole new perspective on what progress really looks like. Sometimes, gaining weight is actually a good thing. I know that sounds totally backwards, but let's break it down. When you start working out and eating better, your body goes through a lot of changes. Some you can see, and some you can't. The scale only measures your total weight, but it doesn't know the difference between fat, muscle, water, or even what you ate for lunch. So, if you're gaining weight, it might actually mean you're getting healthier. Think about it. Your body is a living, breathing system, not just a number on a screen. When you make positive changes, your body responds in ways that aren't always obvious at first glance. Sometimes, the very things that make you healthier, like building muscle or improving hydration, can make the scale go up, even as your health improves. Let's bust the biggest myth stopping your progress. Here's the truth. The number one reason you might be gaining weight, even while working out and eating healthy, is your body's changing in ways you can't see. When you exercise, especially if you're lifting weights or doing resistance training, your body starts building muscle, and muscle is a game changer. Not only does muscle help you look more toned and defined, but it also boosts your metabolism, making it easier to burn calories even when you're at rest. So while you might see the scale go up, what's really happening is your body is transforming from the inside out. You're becoming stronger, fitter, and healthier, even if the numbers don't reflect it right away. First up, muscle is denser than fat. That means a pound of muscle takes up less space than a pound of fat. So, as you get stronger and build muscle, your body might look leaner and more toned, even if your weight goes up a little. This is why you might notice your clothes fitting better, or your arms and legs looking more defined, even if the scale isn't moving the way you want. It's a classic scenario. You step on the scale and see a higher number, but then you catch your reflection and realize you look better than ever. That's because muscle is compact and firm, while fat is soft and takes up more space. So don't let the scale trick you into thinking you're not making progress. That means as you get stronger, your weight might go up, but your waist could be shrinking. In fact, a lot of trainers recommend tracking your progress with a tape measure or by how your clothes fit, instead of just relying on the scale. Because the scale can't measure confidence, energy, or how awesome you feel in your favorite jeans. Think about the last time you put on a pair of pants, and they slid on a little easier, or you caught yourself smiling in the mirror because you felt good. Those are the victories that matter most. The scale can't measure your self-esteem, your energy levels, or the pride you feel after crushing a tough workout. So start paying attention to the signs your body is giving you, like more stamina, better sleep, and a happier mood. So, don't let the scale mess with your head. It's just one tool. And honestly, it's not even the best one. Your body is way more complex than a single number. Remember, weight can fluctuate day to day based on water, hormones, and even how much salt you ate. So if you see a sudden jump, don't panic. In fact, your weight can swing by several pounds in a single day just from drinking more water, eating a salty meal, or even where you are in your monthly cycle. It's totally normal, and it doesn't mean you're gaining fat. The real progress is happening beneath the surface, in ways the scale can't measure. But wait, there's more. Stress and bad sleep can totally mess with your hormones. When you're stressed out or not sleeping enough, your body produces more cortisol, which is a hormone that can make your body hold on to fat, especially around your belly. Plus, it can make you feel hungrier and crave foods you normally wouldn't even want. Chronic stress and lack of sleep don't just affect your mood, they can actually change the way your body stores and burns fat. Over time, high cortisol levels can slow your metabolism, make you feel tired, and even lead to emotional eating. So, if you're not seeing results, it might be time to look at your stress levels and sleep habits, not just your workouts and meals. Ever notice you crave junk food when you're tired or stressed? That's not just in your head. Your body is literally sending signals to your brain asking for quick energy, usually in the form of sugar or carbs. It's a survival mechanism, but in today's world, it can totally sabotage your goals. When you're running low on sleep or feeling overwhelmed, your body thinks it needs fast fuel to keep going. That's why you might find yourself reaching for chips, cookies, or candy late at night, even if you weren't hungry before. It's your body's way of coping, but it can quickly add up to extra calories and unwanted weight gain. That's your body's way of messing with your goals. It's not about willpower, it's about biology. So if you find yourself reaching for chips or cookies after a rough day, don't beat yourself up. Instead, try to notice the pattern and see if you can swap in a healthier habit, like going for a walk or drinking some water. The key is to be kind to yourself and recognize that these cravings are normal. Instead of fighting them, try to understand what your body is really asking for. Maybe you need rest, a break, or just a little self-care. Over time, building healthier coping strategies can make a huge difference in your progress. And watch out for healthy snacks. Just because something says healthy on the label doesn't mean it's low in calories. In fact, a lot of so-called healthy snacks are packed with sugar, fat, or hidden calories that can add up fast. Marketers are smart. They know we want to make good choices, so they slap words like natural, organic, or protein on the packaging. But that doesn't always mean it's the best choice for your goals. Always check the nutrition label and remember that even healthy foods can be high in calories if you eat too much. Things like nuts, dressings, and protein bars can sneak in a ton of calories, even when you're eating clean. For example, a handful of nuts is great for you, but it's easy to eat 3 or 4 handfuls without realizing it. And some protein bars have as much sugar as a candy bar. Even salad dressings can turn a healthy meal into a calorie bomb if you're not careful. Portion control is key. Try measuring out your snacks, using smaller plates, or pre-portioning your meals to avoid mindless eating. And don't be afraid to enjoy your favorite foods. Just be mindful of how much you're having. Finally, it's not just what you eat, it's when you eat. Your body's metabolism is like a clock, and eating at odd hours can throw it off. If you're skipping meals, especially breakfast, or eating late at night, your body might start to store more fat instead of burning it for energy. Our bodies are designed to follow a natural rhythm, called the circadian rhythm, which affects everything from our sleep to our digestion. When you eat at regular times, your body knows when to expect fuel and can use it more efficiently. But if you're constantly skipping meals or eating at midnight, your body can get confused and start holding on to calories just in case. Skipping breakfast or eating at weird times can slow your metabolism and make your body hold on to fat. Plus, when you skip meals, you're more likely to overeat later in the day, which can undo all your hard work in the gym. It's a vicious cycle. You skip breakfast to save calories, but by lunchtime you're starving and end up eating more than you planned. Or you eat a big meal late at night and your body doesn't have time to burn it off before bed. Try to eat balanced meals at regular times and listen to your body's hunger cues. Consistency is key for long-term success. So if the scale's not your friend right now, don't stress. Remember, your journey is about more than just a number. It's about building healthy habits, feeling stronger, and taking care of your body for the long run. The scale is just one tiny piece of the puzzle. Focus on the things you can control, like your effort, your attitude, and your daily choices. Progress isn't always linear, and sometimes the biggest changes happen when you least expect them. Trust yourself, and keep moving forward, even when the results aren't obvious right away. Focus on progress you can feel, like better sleep, more energy, and those jeans fitting looser. Celebrate the small wins like having more stamina, feeling less stressed, or waking up refreshed. These are the real signs that your hard work is paying off, even if the scale doesn't show it yet. Maybe you're able to run a little farther, lift a little heavier, or just feel happier in your own skin. Those victories matter, and they add up over time. Remember, health is a journey, not a destination. Every step you take brings you closer to your goals, even if it doesn't show up on the scale. Hit like. If this helped, subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments, how many hours do you sleep a night? And remember, your health journey is unique to you. Don't let a number define your progress. Keep going, stay positive, and trust the process. You've got this. No matter where you are right now, know that you're making progress just by showing up for yourself. Stay curious, keep learning, and never give up on your goals. Your best self is waiting, and every healthy choice you make brings you one step closer.